Due to the ignorance of our host, parental discretion is advised.
How did it get so good? How did it get so good? Welcome back. Welcome back to How Did It Get So Good? Shout out to my guys, my fellas, my dudes. I hate when people say my dudes. I don't know why I just said that. I hate it. I can stand my guy. I can stand my homies. Don't call me my dude. I want to slap you across the face. I've been Horizon anyway. That's what I meant to say. Thank you so much for clicking play, from clicking watch, if it's YouTube kind of thing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for everybody who has been reaching out. I already have 2 episodes out there when people are reaching out and saying, hey, good work, good job. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. Thank you. Anyway, it's been a good week, dude. Still messy in here, by the way. Still messy. This is like the 4th boom that I buy. It just keep. I set it in my head and I put it on, and then I'm like, that's not gonna work. You know. Shout out to Berger, our last episode. I started seeing some things with that setup that I'm like, okay, I don't like that. Let's change it. And now I'm trying this. But anyway, regardless, I still got a bunch of shit to do, but whatever. It's been a good week, dude. It's been a good week. It's been an awesome week. If you are not in Jeffrey Epstein's list, and if you're not, if Cat Williams doesn't have anything bad to say about you, you've had a good week, dude. I'm telling you. That interview, I watched the whole interview. I'm telling you, man. It's been out for less than a week. It's got 45 million views. Now, I know you've heard it there, right? It's like Cat Williams. I don't want to bore you with it. All I'm going to say is, I liked it. I don't know what to think of him. He's, when he was doing comedy, I liked it. So I don't know. Some people say, oh, he's just a failure of a comic, or like maybe, you know, his Hollywood career didn't take off or whatever. I thought he's funny. I think he's funny. But I don't know how I feel about you coming out and like shitting on everybody. Obviously, I don't know the story. I don't know if it's true. That's just his side of the story, right? But it was good. It was good. He shitted on everybody, dude. Everybody. And who's that guy, by the way? I know that he's the interviewer. He used to be a football player, for what I understand. Not my era, right? I said it before. I just barely started liking football a few years ago. But this guy's like, you know, there's no other way to say it, right? The classic black guy. He's all, what? Why you gonna say that, Cat? Why you gonna say that? I was like, you're probably in your 50s. What are you doing, dude? Huh? What are you doing? Looks good, though. Black don't crack. For all I know, he's older than that. But that kind of bothered me. Why you gonna say that, Cat? And they say I couldn't talk to myself and make an episode. I'm laughing my ass off here. Shout out to Billy for the shitty beer. I don't know where he got it from. He paid like $6, I guess. I'm running out of alcohol. It's time to get Will Wonder in here and get his fake drinks. Yeah, good week. It's fun. I'm recording this on. Today's Wednesday. It's a blizzard out there, dude. It's a blizzard. Finally, for all the people that bitch about snow, well, you got your snow. It's awful out there, dude. I don't know how people like it. That's whatever. I have a more than capable vehicle to go in the snow, so I'm okay. But coming here, like it literally took me like 45 minutes, and usually it takes me about 20. It's crazy out there, man. It's falling down. It's pounding on us, dude. Crazy. Everybody that wanted snow for Christmas. It's a little delay, right? It's a little late, but it's here. And then there's that people. We need it. Okay. That's fine. But it's crazy, dude. Just be careful. If you're driving in these conditions, just be careful. Take it easy. Let those guys go around you, man. Let those guys go around you. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm lucky enough that I have a vehicle that performs well in the snow. My tires are kind of shitty, I will say that. But I'm the guy that is like, oh, fuck this guy, it's too slow, whatever. If you're that guy that's slow, let everybody pass. Don't get frustrated. And please be safe. And basically, avoid driving, huh? I don't know why people say that either. Avoid driving. Kind of have to work, right? Kind of have to go to work. I kind of have to go grocery shopping. My kids don't have any food. Kind of have to. When people say that, those signs on the on the freeway, avoid or carpool. I have my own vehicle. Why do I have to carpool? I don't have anybody to carpool with. I gotta drive. Everybody's gotta drive. And then I hit the freeway, dude. Slow, man. Slow as shit. Everybody's scared. I get it. I was new at one point here in the state of Utah. I drove like that. I still kind of do. I'm not an asshole when it comes to the road. And for those of you guys, for those who know, I have a humongous truck to the point where like I go above and beyond to not have my truck be a pain in people's ass. Like if I'm gonna park, I try not to park cockeye. I try not to take, park one more on one side more than the other. And if that takes me 3 or 4 turns, then so be it, dude. But I'm gonna not be a pain. I'm gonna try not to be a pain in your ass because there's some people, man. I tell you, I go to Smith's and they see this truck and I barely fit in there, and I have this thing where like it's easier for me to do again 3 or 4 turns and back into a spot than to go in forward, and it's easier when I leave, obviously. But there's always that one lady. There's always that grandma that's like, oh my God, you drive that truck? Like, they basically give me props. They're like, oh, I don't know how you do it. And I was like, well, lady, when you drive that thing on a regular, like it's your daily driver, you kind of learn a thing or two. You kind of learn how big it is. By the way, yesterday I almost slid into my garage, aka Brian's garage, because I used my 4-wheel drive to get into my driveway. Again, like I said before, tires are shitty. And I went in there, and I hadn't gone all the way in, and like I say, it's such a small one. I have to fold one of my mirrors to go in, and then once I pass the entrance, then I take it back out, like I unfold it. And so I folded it in, and I was driving, but instead of driving all the way in and then taking the 4-wheel drive off, I did it before I went in, and then I started sliding to the point where, like, in my frustration, because I saw the entrance so close to me, I put my hand, like I'm gonna stop the truck from sliding by just putting my, what am I, Spider-Man? But that's what I did, dude, because I was freaking out that I was gonna scratch my truck and therefore damage the entrance of the garage. But luckily it stopped before I did anything. I turned my 4-wheel drive back on. I had to back out because I was in such a bad position. I had to back out. By the way, this is happening. All the neighbors shoveling snow, and this is at night, by the way, shoveling the snow and everything. They probably stop and look at this, look at this motherfucker. It was like I got scared, and and even if I got scared, if for some reason I needed to get out of the truck, the entrance is so small. I couldn't have gotten out from the front doors, whether it's mine or the passenger. So I would have had to jump in the back seat and then try to get out. It would have been a nightmare, dude. it would have been a nightmare. And I like I said, me and my I used the force, and then I stopped the wall from the entrance from scratching my truck. So everything's good with that. And then your boy shovel snow for the first time. I got no salt, so basically I just cleaned the snow, and then I'm like, you can fill this up again, and boy, it did. Pretty bad. So it's crazy out there, man. Just be safe. Just take it easy. Nothing is worth you getting in an accident and hurting yourself or someone else. So yeah, that safety message is brought to you by How Did He Get So Good podcast. So yeah, Cat Williams, man. I don't know. Like I said, I always thought that he was a good comedian. I don't know if it's bitter about stuff or what. He was a rock star on Wild 'N Out. Like, he was one of those guys you're like, I ain't fucking with him. But then all of a sudden he was like, but the thing that makes me feel like he's telling the truth is because he's calm when he's talking. Like, it's not like it's not like. I mean, when I unfortunately when I get upset, when I get mad, and I know I'm right, quote unquote, like, I will raise my voice and I will try to talk on top of you because I know that. Listen, before you say something stupid, I know what I'm saying here. But he wasn't like that though. He was like, "Hey, why?" He was like explaining it. Everything was like calm. Everything was set and spoken in a slow rhythm. So he kind of gave me that feeling of like, maybe you are telling the truth. I don't know. Who did he throw under the bus? Steve Harvey, Ricky Smiles. Is that his name? Ricky Smiles. Who? Kevin Hart. Hey, say what you need to say. But Kevin Hart he's a good comedian, right? He's done well for himself. His movies are kind of gay, but his comedy's fine. Make me chuckle. Who else? Dude. He started talking about. Then he started talking about people's wives. Ludacris's. Talk shit about P. Diddy. Damn. He also said, what did he say? He said he went to Jeffrey Epstein's island. Or no, he didn't say he went to the island. He said Jeffrey Epstein was trying to suck his wiener. And that's it, folks. That's all the news. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Here's the thing, though. Instead of being mind blown, I was laughing, as I usually do, right? They're like, "Oh, what about this guy?" I told them that if they ever want me to work with this guy, he has to be wearing a woman's dress. And what happened? The next movie, so and so was wearing a women's dress. Then he said, "What did he say? Is it Ricky Smiles? Ricky Smiles and what's the name of those? The Medea. He's like, they can't play a guy. They can play a man to save their lives." So women dresses are, dude. That's what they gotta do. Women dresses it is. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. Crazy. I did watch it though. 2 hours and 45 minutes. I hope you have some time. 2 hours 45 minutes. I watched it throughout the day, but I did watch the whole thing. And also, why you want to say that, cat? That's funny. Also, the speaking of comedians, I don't know if you guys saw this. One of my favorite comedians, Joe Coy, hosted the Golden Globes. Now, I'm not a comedy expert, right? I just love comedy. If you ask me, my man bombed. My man bombed. And then I think he noticed, and so throughout his monologue, he was like, "Hey, what do you want from me? I just took this gig 10 days ago." So now you're like, why you gotta say that? I was like, you're boring your audience. You know what I mean? Shout out to that one guy. Yeah, he was bombing. That's pretty bad. If you guys haven't seen his last special, it is so funny. So funny. I mean, obviously I don't know what it's called, but it was so funny. It was like early to mid year last year, 2023. So funny, and I always thought it was funny. And when I see him in other people's podcasts, he's funny. He's hilarious. But I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is about. Let's think about this. Do you think it's the fact that they cannot be the comedians that they are? They can't swear. You know, there's some jokes that are for some audience, for some audiences, right? The Golden Gloves, I don't know. It's not. It's not the same. You know, some people out there is like, well, there's all this what is that? It's all these liberal celebrities and shit. Fuck California. I'm wearing a California shirt over here, and I've gotten this shit before too. When it's like, oh, why are you fucking wearing California? What are you, a fucking lib? Like, hey, moron, I wear a fucking Utah hoodie too, and I'm not a rep, so chill the fuck out. I just liked it. Actually, I went to a bike rally in California, and it was cold, and I didn't take any hoodies with me, okay? So I had to buy it, all right? So I bought it there. That's my excuse. I was there. I wasn't going to find a Utah hoodie in California. Tried. Didn't have them. But different audiences, man. I think it boils down to that. It's just some people are in this specific area when they can say whatever they want. Like, for example, there's imagine if I don't know if you guys have heard of Mark Norman. He's one of my favorites. He's one of Long Ball's favorite too. Seen him many times. He's a guy that he doesn't have a filter. So you're not going to put that guy on TV, right? Not for the gloves. Golden Gloves. I don't know. But my guy bombed. And that's pretty sad to see. Because I like Joe Coy. I think he's a stud. But he's coming to town too. He's coming to town. He ain't coming to Wise Guys. He got himself an arena somewhere, right? Either the Delta or the Maverick. He ain't coming to no Wise Guys. He's a big time boy now. Body bum. So whatever, dude. What else did I watch? Oh, speaking of watching, and I mentioned it before, this Jeffrey Epstein list. How crazy is that? And I feel like every single name that they've thrown out there is we kind of knew, right? I hate the fact that they found this list, and I don't know any politics. You guys know this, right? I don't even fuck with any of that. Nothing. But they find this guy, quote unquote, guilty. They find this list. Whoever's in charge goes, we'll make the list public in a couple of years. What? How about we start from the root? Get the fucking list out. Let's start calling all these motherfuckers. Put him in jail or prison. Simple shit. Now these guys, man. Hey, let's we'll come out with the list, but we'll think about it first. So every single name they mentioned, right? They said the Prince Andrew, whatever his name is. They say it. We're like, yeah, we knew about that, right? We've seen the documentary. We've heard the interviews from the gal that's in the picture that he's hugging, and when she was 16 at the time. Who else did I say? Clinton. Yeah, we kind of knew that, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. There was a picture, whether it's a poster or a painting or something, that it was Bill Clinton in a robe. Correct me if I'm wrong. So we knew that one, right? What else? Who else is this? Oh, and by the way, I was talking to Mr. Longballs with a Z a few days ago, and I said, "Yo, how about this?" I think it was last week or something. And I said they're about to come up with this list, and I'm like, "How?" And this is without me knowing, by the way, because this whole time we haven't heard this. This entire time, his name has never come out. And I said to Longballs with the Z, I said, "Hey, how crazy would it be if they come up with these names, and all of a sudden they go Michael Jackson, and you just go, okay." Like we're not surprised, right? Now, I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. Huge. And he was never found guilty. I'm gonna throw that out there. He was never found guilty. But because of the turmoil. Why do I try to do big words now that I'm alone and then I got no one to correct me? But the turmoil, whatever, dude. After everything that goes through, and then they associate it with somebody or another person that is like kind of involved in the same thing, then you go, oh, okay, yeah, but okay, so we kind of knew that, right? And then turns out, according to the list, he was just there, never had sex with anybody. So now, all these things on Instagram are like, we owe Michael Jackson an apology. Bitch, I never no, because I never thought about that. I never in my head, again, my own opinion. In my head, he was never guilty. Maybe because I was a fan. I am a fan. So we owe Michael Jackson an apology. Okay. Apparently he wasn't there. Yo, Stephen Hawking's? Dude. Stephen Hawking's? The word is he loved, and I quote, to watch undressed midgets solving mathematical problems, if I'm not mistaken, or equation problems in a in a little too, I think that's the word they use, a little too high chalkboard. Yo, my man was a savage, dude. It's like, not only taking their clothes off, but having raised the chalkboard. And then these poor fucking guys are like, yo, damn, dude. Can you imagine? Oh, that's crazy. Again, though, in my opinion, I see that and I go, checks out. Fucking Stephen Hawkins. He's like, I like to watch short people. Who knows if this guy was getting blown or not, dude? He just liked it. What if on top of all this, he was a germaphobe? Shout out to Longballs. What if he was a germaphobe? He's like, ew, don't touch me. But also, solve this problem. Damn, dude. That's fucking savage. Speaking of savage, Longballs just texted me. But yeah, so it wasn't as. Who has that, by the way? Who? He was a genius, right? I guess he had to be a genius, dude. He had to be like, oh, you guys like youngins? Oh, you guys like the the gas mask? You know, you put your balls in and you put your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like the why can I come up with any fucking names all of a sudden? Oh, you like the Superman? You guys like to do the Superman? Or you guys like the Cincinnati Botox or whatever? He's like, nah, dude, nah, not genius, not geniuses like me. This is what I like. Fucking Epstein's like, I got you, bro. I got you. Oh, dude, that was funny. That's funny shit. Now, someone else is gonna do that, right? Someone else is gonna imagine Elon. Elon is all, I want to try that. But this guy's over here trying to launch this rocket, like naked, trying to come up with their mathematical equations on a too high. Yo, my guy, this fucking guy was like, they're mounting the fucking chalkboard. He's all, higher. Good. Yeah, dude. And then also they're like, oh, do you guys hear that? That was my stomach burped. And also the whoever's mentioning all these names and are like, oh, we're still gonna keep another names for another few weeks. You're like, what? Why do we have to drag this bitch, man? And what's being done about this? That's what I don't understand. I don't understand. It's just, God damn it, Justin, where are you? You could explain all this shit to me. I don't understand why this. Okay, see, if all these names are dropped, like, there's no better proof than this chick, right? With the prince, right? There's a photo. There's her saying, "Oh yeah, we did this." Like I was his favorite or whatever, right? I was his punch card or whatever the hell, right? So now what? Where this guy is? I know that, like I said, there's interviews. He's denying it and everything, but now there's this document that says that he was there. The logs or whatever says that he's been in there for so many times. So where is this guy? What better proof do we need? Just throw him in jail, prison. I don't know, man. I don't know politics. Is that politics? That's politics, right? Because he was all involved with all these big names and shit. I don't know. I don't understand politics. Here's how I see this is how much as I want to go with this. This is how I see politics. Where all these people that are like out there and They make sure they let people know what they think, who team they're rooting for, whatever. Here's what they think. This is my honest opinion. I never said this before, but this is my podcast. God damn it. I think about it like sports. Okay? If I take a bunch of Utah people, like a bunch of Utah people, and they go against people from Chicago, right? And then I come out on social media and I go, yeah, but the Jazz is this, and the Jazz is better, and all this, and all that, and we did this, and we did that, and those guys are doing this, and those guys are doing that. My people, they're going to go, no, yeah, we know. No, yeah. We know that. We're in the same team. We get it. So why am I saying it? For the other people to listen? And the other team is going to say the same thing, right? No, Chicago's this. And Chicago has this many rings. And Chicago has that. And Chicago has this. And we have the one and only Michael Jordan. And you guys didn't. And you get... The people from Chicago's going to be like, yeah. Yeah, no, we know. We're cool. They ain't shit. We know. But why am I saying it then? For the other people to react. Why? Why is that such a... Why is the obsession of letting people what team you root for? Who cares? I don't know. I'm getting another thing over here. But anyway, that's just what I think, right? Some whoever votes for this team right here, they're like, but this and that people from that team go, yeah. So why are they saying it? For the other team to say, no, because you did this and you did this and we fixed it and we did that. For that people to say, that team could go, yeah, no, we did that. But that's to get a reaction for the other team. That is so stupid. It's so dumb. That's about as far as I'm going to go on the politics. Takes on everything. The news, the radio, social media, everything. Everything is politics. It fucking sucks. You know, show me more kids getting hurt. That's a fun page. Follow it. No big accident or anything. Just kids being kids getting hurt. Awesome. Show me that all day long. It's fine. That's fine. Show me, yo. By the way, have you guys seen this trend, I guess, on Instagram? I've seen him a lot on Instagram. When there's this hot chick, like, filming herself, and she goes, hey, can I tell you something? And they're like, quote unquote, drop their phone, showing the vag, or at least part of it, because that's where the joke is. And then they pick up the phone again and goes, I'm so sorry. I just love a good roast beef sandwich. I thought calling the vag roast beef was a bad thing. All of a sudden, all this women is like, I just love a good... You're associating the sandwich and the roast beef with your vag. But that's everywhere, dude. It's everywhere. There's everywhere. It's so funny. And by the way, dude, no one has even thought about this. If I was Arby's, I was like, yo, thank you. Isn't that what the garbage can says in McDonald's? Thank you. The one in West Valley used to. 56 35th. Thank you. Every time you throw something away. Thank you. Probably changed that voice for that shit too. Yeah, dude. Arby's is like, yo, by all means, keep them coming. Make more of those. Chicks are like, oh my God, I just love a good roast beef sandwich. What if other restaurants do the same thing, and then this chick just like drops it, and he goes, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I just love a big clam, and like in the back is like hook and reel. Oh my God. Hook and reel. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I just love a good clam. I just love a good clam. Red Lobster. Brought to you by, this clam is brought to you by Red Lobster. Yum. That's Red Robin. My bad. What else is out there? What else is going on? I think that's it. Again, shout out to everybody that has been reaching out to me, giving me props about this. It'll get there, man. It'll be. I will situate everything to where it's nice. I'm still moving shit around, but it'll get there. Today I came here, like I said, I'm just I came to move a couple of booms, swap a couple of booms. And then all of a sudden I'm like, yo, I got my cards here. I might as well just record an episode because my guest bailed on me. Didn't bail. It's just all of a sudden they wanted to do another date, and I said, yeah, tell me when, and they haven't. So I was like, I'm not gonna wait. This is the good thing about this. I can just sit here and laugh at Arby's and naked me just making mathematical problems or solving mathematical problems. Anyway, so yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. Hopefully I made you laugh. I know I made myself laugh. And that's it, man. See you next week. Until next time. Oh, until then, what was I saying? Oh no. Oh yeah. Until next time. This has been How Did It Get So Good? Take it over, fellas.